also off the mark. Eventually secured by Caden Matlock. Shot put up, no good, out of bounds by the Purple Dragons. A couple substitutions. And
ESPN 100.7.
6:17 in the second quarter. The Webb City Cardinals leading the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons 20-10. And Coach Krotz a little disappointed with how his team started off the second quarter, giving up 4 straight points on relatively uncontested baskets. And now an interior pass from Riley Johnson stolen away. Going the other direction is J.D. Duda. And Duda makes her 4th basket of the night. 22-10 the score now. And this 1-3 zone being run by the Webb City Cardinals, doing all sorts of mind games on the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Ball now in the hands of Sophia Pinamani on the right side. Gets it over to Riley Johnson, whose shot is up. No good. Trying to tip it back for the rebound was Caden Matlock. Unable to do so. Now wide open for a 3. Sierra Kimbrough shot up. Hits the heel of the iron. No good. And now you have Riley Johnson as well as Sophia Pinamani fighting over the rebound. Credit them both for it. This will give the Purple Dragons the chance to run their offense. Ball into the hands of Caden Matlock in the center of the key. Kicked it out to Riley Johnson for 3. Johnson's 3 off the mark. Still a loose ball. And now there's going to be an off-ball foul as 2 Cardinals and a Purple Dragon were going after it. And they're going to call a foul on Abby Brownfield. Brownfield along with Duda. We're trying to secure it for the Cardinals. And Matlock playing aggressive for the Purple Dragons. Sub in for Coach Krotz. Riley Johnson sitting. Back in Madden Petty. Beitzinger finds Zoe Pinamani in the right corner. Pinamani immediately double teamed by both Kimbrough and Duda. Swung it around. Now back in the hands of Petty. Petty drives to the right side block. A strong pass cross court for 3. Short from Beitzinger. Beitzinger now unable to secure the rebound. Couple Cardinals dive for it on the floor. Ends up with Van Zant. Van Zant finds Maddie Hayes. Hayes gets it over to Jackson. Jackson fouled on her shot. Kiera Jackson will be sent to the line for 2. Foul on Aubrey Beitzinger. That's the 4th overall foul for the Purple Dragons. Kiera Jackson at the line to shoot 2. Jackson yet to miss an official shot today, and hits the front of the rim with that free throw attempt, and it falls off to the left. No dice. 22-10 the score, 4:44 left in the first half. Jackson's second free throw up, hits the front of the rim and the back of the rim, and then the front again before going out, and a jump ball after a rebound from Zoe Pinamani. Ball will stay with the Purple Dragons. Entering now Ella Hendrickson in place of Caden Matlock. Beitzinger along with Zoe Pinamani in the backcourt to try and break the press from the Cardinals. They do so, get it to Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson, overhand pass. Try to get it out. Loose scramble. And in the end, Allie Van Zant tried to grab it with her left hand and throw it off of Zoe Pinamani to get the ball back for the Cardinals, but not able to do so. Aggressive on the pass. Inbound is Van Zant. But unable to come up with the steal. Ball in the hands of Madden Petty, who drives through the lane. Shot up with the right hand, no good. Too strong off the glass. Rebound by Duda. Duda gets it over to Van Zant, and drawing the charge is Sophia Pinamani. Sophia Pinamani hustling back in order to get on defense and went right to where she knew that Van Zant was going to go. With the second foul on her, she will sit. And now another substitution entering. This one coming in for Zoe Pinamani, is Aubrey Beitzinger for Coach Krotz. Breaking the press, shot up from Sophia Pinamani, no good. Rebound by Ella Hendrickson. Her shot off the mark. However, Sophia Pinamani will follow it up with a rebound and putback of her own. That makes it 22-12 with less than 4 minutes to go. And the Webb City Cardinals are leading. Foul, the travel they're going to call on Madeline Hayes. A full timeout called by head coach Lance Robbins, I believe, of the Cardinals. With it, we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute with the final of the first half here on 100.7 ESPN.com.
Commercial and residential lawn care services. S&B is local, reliable, and experienced, and they strive for 100% customer satisfaction to their clients. S&B is there for you through the winter months as well, with services such as gutter cleaning and leaf cleanup. They also have equipment to clear that snow from sidewalks and driveways to entire parking lots. For high-quality service, from the first call to the completion of the project, S&B Lawn Care at 620-308-6412.
Bittner Motors is proud to announce that it's now Pittsburgh's dealer for the Hustler line of zero-turn lawnmowers. Hustler's manufactured its trademark yellow mowers for over 50 years, each mower being distributed right here in Kansas. Hustler combines the innovative American spirit with a do-it-right work ethic to produce the best line of zero-turn mowers on the market. Call Mike Bittner at 620-232-1530 or stop by today at 1018 North Broadway in Pittsburgh to check out the Hustler line of zero-turn mowers.
ESPN 100.7.
22-12. The Webb City Cardinals lead the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. A little over 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Aubrey Beitzinger takes it up court. Immediately met once she crossed by Sierra Kimbrough. Almost forced Beitzinger to lose it. Couple cross-court pass. Madden Petty wide open for three off the side of the rim. No good. Petty started off hot for the Purple Dragons, but since it's kind of cooled off a bit. For Raven Vaughn had the ball and tried to get it into Kiera Jackson, but an offensive foul is called on Darcy Darnell. Number 2 for Darnell, and the 7th committed by the Cardinals. So from every foul going forward till the end of the half, Purple Dragons will be shooting free throws as long as it's not an offensive foul. Endel Hendrickson has it in the high post, has it stripped away by Kimbrough, resulting in a jump ball, and it will stay with the Cardinals. That's just inexperience from the sophomore of Hendrickson. Brought the ball down below her waist once she got it at the high post. That allowed the Cardinals to come in and ensure the jump ball. Now Madeline Hayes driving all the way to the right side, hands it off to Darcy Darnell. Darnell hands it off to Kimbrough. Kimbrough has a loose handoff to Vaughn, and then eventually picked up by Aubrey Beitzinger. Madden Petty into the lane, puts the shot up, draws the foul. Unable to convert the basket, however. Great job by Beitzinger and Petty to secure the loose ball and immediately run into the transition offense. Petty, great body control mid-air to draw the contact. Unable to convert, however, but the first free throw she puts up is good. Petty with 9 points so far. 7 points so far. The second free throw just short. Rebounded, though, by Caden Matlock. Her shot up is no good. And then a foul by Petty, as Petty being aggressive, trying to go for the rebound, or for the steal, I should say, and was unable to do so. That is Petty's second foul. Coach Krotz telling her to be a little less aggressive the remainder of this half, of which there is less than 2.5 minutes to go. The Webb City Cardinals leading 22-13. Driving into the lane is Duda. Shot up, no good. Rebound on the backside by Raven Vaughn, and her putback is good. J.C. Duda putting up shots in volume for the Cardinals. Petty wide open for three, takes it, puts it up, hits off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. That's Jackson's 5th already. And then in the front court, a wide open J.D. Duda. And Duda converts this time, her 5th bucket of the evening. And Petty 2 of 5 from beyond the three-point arc. Needs to have those start falling, or she'll need to adjust her game plan. Foul on Kiera Jackson in the ensuing offensive possession by the Purple Dragons. Foul was Zoe Pinamani. She goes to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1 off the mark, no good. Attempt to pick it up by Sophia Pinamani. She is unable to corral the loose ball. Then a wraparound pass on a quick transition bucket by Sierra Kimbra. Assist from J.D. Duda. Duda doing it all. Ball in the pace for Zoe Pinamani. Gets it out to Madden Petty. Petty drives the baseline. Shot up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts up the second shot and will draw the foul. Coach Robbins thought that maybe Petty did a little too much to gain separation on that, but unable to get the call. Petty's first free throw of these pair off the mark, no good. Riley Johnson entering, sending Sophia Pinamani to take a break. Sitting for the Webb City Cardinals is Kiera Jackson. Raven Vaughn, Sierra Kimbra, Kinsey Robbins, as well as Madeline Hayes and J.C. Duda on the floor. And now entering Natalie Talent for Madden Petty with about a minute to go. Might see Petty the rest of this half, might not, as Petty does have 2 fouls. 10th foul was committed prior to that by the Cardinals, so the Purple Dragons will shoot 2, and they're going to call a jump ball. Sierra Kimbra drove in for the left-handed layup and unable to convert, a little hard with the left hand. Underneath was both Zoe Pinamani and I believe Raven Vaughn, so that resulted in the jump ball. Then on the offense, Riley Johnson telegraphed cross-court pass, trying to get it to Beitzinger. Knocked out of bounds by Vaughn. Beitzinger now has it. Bounce pass over to Zoe Pinamani in the corner. Back to Beitzinger for 3. Hits the heel of the rim from where she was shooting. No good. Now with less than 30 seconds to go, the Webb City Cardinals can take their time. Screen set by Vaughn for Kimbra. She'll take it, handed it off to Duda, and now they're going to call an offensive block on Kinsey Robbins. That is Robbins first. Still the 10th for the Cardinals. No shooting of free throws as it was an offensive foul. Talent goes back to the bench, replaced by Petty. Trying to get a little more offense in now that Petty has her breath back briefly. A couple cross-court passes from Petty to Beitzinger and back. Petty driving into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound by Vaughn. Quickly into the front court are the Cardinals. They do this a lot. And now a shot up from the left hand is Kimbra. Her shot no good. And another jump ball. Coach Robbins, a little disappointed there wasn't a foul called. Ball stays with the Cardinals, entering Sophia Pinamani for Madden Petty. 1.1 second left. Score 28-14. Inbound. Tried to get it to Madeline Hayes. Hayes unable to secure it, and that will end the first half. So we go to halftime with the Webb City Cardinals leading the Pittsburg Purple Dragons 28-14. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Come back after this with stats and some analysis. You are listening to Pittsburg Purple Dragon Basketball on ESPN1007.com.
At Canar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Canar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Canar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Medical Lodges Pittsburg is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburg and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. It's our mission to serve and enhance the lives of others, whether the need is for long-term care, short-term care, respite care, or day care. We offer private rooms, nutritious meals, therapy services, transportation to appointments, cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburg is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburg at 2520 South Rouse, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
ESPN 100.7.
And back here inside the Webb City High School gymnasium, the Webb City Cardinals are leading the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons 28-14. Get you some quick team stats for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. They are shooting 4 of 18 on the floor, 2 of 7 behind the three-point arc. However, converting 50% of their free throw chances, 3 of 6 at the charity stripe. They also have nabbed 11 boards. For the Webb City Cardinals, they are shooting 14 of 26, 1 of 3 from beyond the three-point arc. They are 1 of 6 at the free throw line. They have grabbed 9 boards and they have 2 assists. J.C. Duda, the leading scorer for the Cardinals currently, 5 of 9 on the floor, 1 of 1 from beyond the three-point arc, giving her 11 points. For the Purple Dragons, Madden Petty putting up shots in bulk. However, she has only converted 2 of those, both of them three-pointers, however, and she's chipped in a free throw. She has 7 points on 2 of 9 shooting. Joining me now, Heath Atkins, running our video. Heath, it was had a little bit of trouble getting things up and running to start with, but from what you were able to see as you were getting things going, what kind of keys do you have for both of these teams in the second half?
Well, Webb City has done a really good job of boxing out offensively and defensively, grabbing the glass. And I think that's been a real contributor in this lead that they have, doubling Pittsburgh High's points, 28-14, as we enter about the halfway mark of the halftime intermission. But that to me has been the real key. Some shooting miscues for Pittsburgh High have also contributed to that score. They're not quite as hot from outside the arc in the second quarter as they typically are. And I think a lot of those things will change. They're in a different environment in front of a lot of people that, there's a lot of people, and they're faced against a home field advantage team as expected. And they knew coming into this game that they were going to be faced against a home court advantage team throughout the entirety. They would hold home court advantage throughout the entirety of the tournament. So. Those are things you have to prep for, and I'm sure that they did. But no matter what, when you step onto this court, this is unlike any gymnasium that Pittsburgh High will play on, short of being in a state champion or state tournament level arena. So it's definitely a different atmosphere. I think some of those jitters may be shaken out by the halftime intermission. We'll probably see some better shooting. We'll probably see a lot more box outs. I'm sure Coach is hammering that into the minds of these young ladies. And so I expect to see a lot more tenacity out of the Dragons in the second half. I expect to see the same kind of thing out of the Webb City Cardinals. They do just such a great job. As soon as a shot is up, they're finding a body on somebody, and Pittsburgh High needs to reciprocate that aggressiveness.
And then with that, we'll take another 2-minute timeout, come back with some final thoughts to get you prepared for the second half, as well as prep you for the rest of the slew of games that we will be calling tonight. So we'll step aside for 2 minutes. You are listening to Purple Dragon Basketball on ESPN1007.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SCK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SCK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast in names and numbers.
I'm Amanda David, head coach of Pitt State women's basketball.
And I'm Kim Anderson, head coach of Pittsburg State men's basketball.
Our teams are back at John Lance Arena this month for a special 3-game holiday stand with Baker, Tabor, and Bethel colleges, December 28th, 29th, and 31st.
And we want you to be there. In fact, if you buy your tickets before Christmas Eve, you can go to all 3 games for just $12.
So share the gift of Gorilla Basketball this Christmas. Shoot for 3 with the Holiday 3-pack.
Call our ticket office at 620-235-4796 or drop by the Garfield Weed Building at Pittsburg State University to purchase your tickets in person.
Thank you for all your support this year.
We wish you the very best this holiday season.
Sutton, president of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. It's great to be part of 2 winning traditions, Kansas Athletics and Commerce Bank. For more than 150 years, Commerce has provided financial strength and flexibility to meet the needs of our customers. We ask, listen, and solve to find banking solutions to make life easier. You can access your accounts at Commerce with a mobile banking app, online or in person at any of our locations in Pittsburgh, Columbus, Kansas City, and across the states of Kansas and Missouri. Commerce Bank, member FDIC.
ESPN 100.7.
And once again, we are back at the Webb City High School Gymnasium, where the Webb City Cardinals are leading the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons 28-14. About 3 minutes left here in halftime. And at this point, the Webb City girls have made their way back out onto the court. After this, the Webb City boys will take on the Pittsburgh High School Purple Dragon boys. And then the final contest of the night is the Neosho Wildcats playing against the Frontenac Raiders. We will broadcast both of those for you as well. You can follow the Webb City Pittsburgh game if you go to ESPN1007.com and click on the live events tab, as well. Then follow that through the Pittsburgh High School live events tab. Then we will switch over on the ESPN1007.com hub to the Frontenac Raider live event hub for their contest against the Neosho Wildcats. With 2 minutes to go, we will take our final 2-minute timeout and come back with the start of the second half, where currently the Webb City Cardinals lead the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons 28-14. Back in 2 minutes.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time by Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
What does it take to have a truly positive reputation? At Vogel Heating and Cooling, we know reputation is earned by consistent performance, by serving our customers' best interest, by providing top-quality, energy-efficient Rheem equipment and service for Southeast Kansas homeowners. Vogel Heating and Cooling is a Rheem factory-authorized dealer and has been serving the area for over 20 years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Vogel Heating and Cooling.
Gun flex right stack, 394 Dragon Smoke.
Make the right call to Vietti Auto Body and Alignment, 620-231-6230. Vietti Auto Body and Alignment has a team of experts that has the newest equipment and training like no other. So why go where the insurance company sends you? Stand up and choose Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street in Pittsburgh since 1948, or call 620-231-6230. It is your choice. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Are you tired of all those confusing checking account options? The Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union makes your choice simple. We only have one option. Our checking account has no monthly fees, and if you maintain a $2,000 minimum balance, we pay you interest. Get the Credit Union Advantage at 416 North Broadway or call 620-231-5719 for more information. Deposits are federally insured by NCUA up to $250,000.
ESPN 100.7.
Third quarter starts off with a bang as the inbound pass stolen by the Webb City Cardinals. Quick bucket put up by them, no good. Rebound by Abby Brownfield. Brownfield on the floor alongside Allie Van Zant, Madeline Hayes. Couldn't quite tell because of the hair over her back. J.D. Duda and Kiera Jackson. They're going to call a travel on Madden Petty. Petty had a streaking Aubrey Beitzinger going down the floor. Petty tried to baseball throw it and got called for the travel. For the Purple Dragons, you have Beitzinger, Petty, Caden Matlock, Sophia Pinamani, and Zoe Pinamani to start this third quarter as the Webb City Cardinals lead 28-14. Ball in the hands of Hayes. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson faked an interior pass, then gets it over to Duda on the right side. Duda driving into the front of the lane. Great bounce pass to Jackson on the left block. Jackson converts. And Kiera Jackson's perfect day on the floor continues. Second assist registered by Duda. Petty has it on the right corner. Gets it in to Matlock in the paint. Kick back out to Petty. Petty for three. In and out. Oh, man, that hit both sides of the rim a couple times. Just didn't stay down. But on the defensive end, Aubrey Beitzinger steals the pass from Van Zant. And Beitzinger drives straight into the lane. Puts the shot up into the hands of Van Zant. Draws the foul. That'll be Allie Van Zant's third foul. First one of the second half. Aubrey Beitzinger into the free throw line earlier today, converted both. First one hits the front of the rim, then the backboard back to the front, and then will fall in to the bottom of the net. 30-15. The Webb City Cardinals lead. And the second free throw attempt, no good by Beitzinger. I'll let Van Zant bring the ball up in the court and set up the Cardinal offense. Top of the key, Duda thought about taking a three, pushed it over to Van Zant, back to Duda. And now inside to Jackson. Jackson loses it, trying to go to the center of the lane. Mad scrum for the ball. Jump ball they call. It will stay with the Cardinals. 30-15, 6:17 to go here in the third quarter. Van Zant to inbound. Gets it over to Brownfield. Brownfield breaks down a little bit of Matlock. And now a double team from Beitzinger. Matlock, great read by Allie Van Zant to find Brownfield, and Brownfield converts, being fouled, going to the line to convert for a three-point play. They put the foul on Zoe Pinamani. Brownfield's first free throw attempt of the day. Nothing but net. Three-point play good for Abby Brownfield and the Webb City Cardinals. That'll extend their lead 33-15. Petty finds Sophia Pinamani in the left corner. Aubrey Beitzinger on the right side wing calling for the ball. Instead, at the left corner, a three buried by Sophia Pinamani. Pinamani's second three-point attempt. This time she converts. Loose ball, a strong rip-through by Madeline Hayes in order to put up a shot. And on the backside, rebound by Kiera Jackson. Puts up her shot and is fouled en route to the basket. Not sure who they called the foul on. Sophia Pinamani is who they're saying the foul is on. That's Sophia Pinamani's first foul. Second one for the Purple Dragons. Kiera Jackson, 0 of 2 at the charity stripe so far. Make that 0 of 3. Jackson with 8 points and 6 rebounds. We still have a quarter and a half to play. Could very well end up with a double-double. Ella Hendrickson enters for Sophia Pinamani. And the second free throw is good by Kiera Jackson. 9 points for her now. Aubrey Beitzinger drives it into left. Oh, what a wide, finds a wide open Zoe Pinamani on the right block. Pinamani unable to corral the pass. A lot of mustard from Beitzinger. Went right out of Zoe Pinamani's hands. And then to the floor. A jump ball ensued. Inbounding Ella Hendrickson. Box ran by the Purple Dragons. Zoe Pinamani trying to feed Ella Hendrickson in the block. Tipped out of bounds by Abby Brownfield. Hendrickson has a couple inches on Brownfield. So Zoe Pinamani tried to arc it in, but didn't get it in there with enough power. Inbound from Beitzinger to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe Pinamani's basket, no good. Madden Petty going for the rebound that was already secured by Allie Van Zant. And that will be the third foul on Madden Petty. And Madden Petty playing with 3 fouls with 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Might not see a whole lot more action. 34-18 the score. The Cardinals lead over the Purple Dragons. Ball right now at the top of the key with Madeline Hayes. Hayes driving in right into Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson does the smart play, grabs the basketball, cueing the jump ball. It will stay with the Cardinals. That's a smart play. If you're on defense, pull that jump ball off. Inbound from Van Zant to Hayes. Hayes' shot no good. Taken by Beitzinger, but then immediately taken right back by Brownfield. Brownfield shot up, fouled, en route to the basket. That's going to be on Ella Hendrickson, I'm sure. It is. That's Hendrickson's first foul. Fourth one on the Purple Dragons within 3 minutes. Heath, that's not an ideal way to start a third quarter.
No, it's not. And, she actually went straight up and down with that and still just made contact. Kind of a tough call for the referee. But contact is contact, no matter if you're standing straight up or not. The idea is that when you're standing straight up and down, you're going to get the charge call a little more often than not.
One of 2 free throws made by Brownfield, making the score 35-18 for the Cardinals. Zoe Pinamani trying to drive to the baseline. Kicks it out to Ella Hendrickson at the top of the lane for a high post. Madden Petty has it, driving to the lane. Runs into J.D. Duda. And they will call Duda with the block foul, her first of the contest. Sitting is Brownfield. Entering is Darcy Darnell. Beitzinger drives to the lane, finds Zoe Pinamani, open along the baseline. Zoe Pinamani shot off the mark. Rebound by Beitzinger, however. Now Beitzinger gets to Petty at the top of the key. Petty loses it, finds Beitzinger for a wide open 3. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebound by Kiera Jackson. Her 7th. And an over and back court violation called. Coach Krotz furious with that. And not only Coach Krotz, but his assistants talking to the officials, and the official talking to Coach Krotz, warning him that if he says much more, he will be teed up. And the official walked right at Coach Krotz with the whistle in his hand. He was mere seconds away from calling that technical. 35-18, 4:15 here in the third quarter. Ball in the hands of Sierra Kimbra. Kimbra breaks the ankles of Aubrey Beitzinger, and then for a wide open 3 is J.D. Duda. Her free throw off the mark. Her three-pointer off the mark, but the ball lost and then retained by the Cardinals. A 3 from Darcy Darnell, no good. Petty with the rebound this time, still loose. Now they're going to call the foul as it was a mad scrum. That foul, I guess, not really a penalty, is on Darcy Darnell, 3rd for her. Sierra Kimbra in, J.D. Duda out. And still, Coach Krotz talking to the official who called the over and back. Beitzinger, bounce pass over to Zoe Pinamani. Pinamani, cross-court pass to Petty. Petty's 3 is up and in! So, Madden Petty, 3rd three-pointer made of the night. All 3 of her baskets from the field have been in another zip code. Now a long 2 put up by Brownfield and no good. Still loose, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson working hard on that double-double. Kick out for 3 is good by Darcy Darnell. Darnell's 2nd basket of the contest. makes it 38-21 for the Webb City Cardinals. Beitzinger gets it to Hendrickson, top of the key for a high post. Kicks out to Petty for 3, and an off-ball foul on Madeline Hayes. Will keep the ball with the Purple Dragons. Hayes now sits. Duda enters. And now the inbound, and another long two made by Madden Petty there on the inbounded shot. Looked like it might have been a 3, but the official said her foot was on the line. 38-23 now. Abby Brownfield gets it over to Duda. Duda to Jackson. Jackson feeding in. Excuse me. That was Kimbrough who fed Jackson in the post. Jackson's shot off the mark. Rebounded by Beitzinger. On the front court, Beitzinger got it over to Zoe Pinamani. Pinamani to Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson finds Madden Petty. Petty picked up her dribble beyond the volleyball line in the front court. Now they find Hendrickson. Hendrickson a long arcing 2 from the free throw line. Rebound by Beitzinger. Beitzinger driving to the basket. Will earn a foul. That's on Abby Brownfield, the third one for her, and a full timeout will be called as a result from head coach Lance Robbins of the Cardinals. We'll take it with him back in 1 minute. You're watching Pittsburgh Purple Dragon on ESPN 1007.com.
Hi, I'm Kimball Gannon, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Gorillas, but our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
I'm Jill Como from Como Jewelry. When you come into our store, be ready to feel some love. Yes, you'll find diamonds and jewelry that sparkle like crazy. But the most important part of our business isn't what's in the cases. It's who walks in our door. It's you. At Como Jewelry, our promise is this. We'll love you like nobody's business, because taking care of you is our business. So stop by to hear someone call your name. Como Jewelry in Joplin at 20th and Rangeline, and in Pittsburgh in front of the Meadowbrook Mall.
ESPN 100.7.
38-23, the Webb City Cardinals lead the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Caden Matlock to inbound for Pittsburgh. No one's open near the post, so she gets it out to Beitzinger beyond the three-point arc to start it. And a travel will be called on Zoe Pinamani. Pinamani had it in the far corner, moved her feet before the shot went up. That puts it in the hands of Sierra Kimbrough, leading her offense from left to right. Kimbrough gets to Jackson, who tries a bounce pass to a cutting Brownfield, intercepted by Petty. Petty driving herself. What a bounce pass across the lane to Aubrey Beitzinger, and Beitzinger lays it in with the left hand. 38-25 the score now. And a pass, an attempt to steal it by Petty. Instead, knocks it out into the hands of the Webb City boys team, rather. Ryder sitting courtside on the opposite end of our video camera. Inbounding it, Madeline Hayes. Hayes gets it over to Duda. Duda drives up to the top. Cross-court pass. She was trying to get it to either Allie Van Zant at the top of the key or Madeline Hayes, as Hayes had run the entire gamut of the baseline and back up to the right wing, but it was just out of the reach of both of them. Beitzinger got it to Zoe Pinamani. Ella Hendrickson at the high post to Caden Matlock in the low post. Matlock shot off the mark. Rebounded by Hayes. Number 2 for Hayes. Allie Van Zant dribbles it in front of her a couple times, slings it over to Hayes. Hayes, and eventually swings it to the right side for Van Zant. Rebound by both Hendrickson and Duda. That's Duda's first rebound, Hendrickson's second. Jump ball gives it to the Purple Dragons. 38-25 with a minute left in the third quarter. And Petty had the ball, didn't have to shoot, dribble or shoot or anything as she was not engaged. Three put up by Beitzinger. Out of bounds, last touched by Pittsburg. Purple Dragons, a team that kind of live and die by the three, and there's a drought right now, Heath. Bringing it up court is Van Zant. Crossing half court, still not picked up by any Purple Dragons. They're running a 3-2 zone. Van Zant hands it off to Hayes. Hayes dribbling around to the left block, trying to get it wrapped around to Brownfield, but loses the handle. Turnover by the Cardinals. 38-25, under 40 seconds to go. A high arcing soft pass from Beitzinger to Petty into the front court. Now they play a little pitch and catch. Ball ends up in the hands of Petty. Petty trying to break down Jackson. Long three made by Madden Petty, though. Her fifth basket of the night, fourth from beyond the three-point line. 16 seconds. Now that Van Zant has crossed the half-court line, the Cardinals can work this clock and get the final shot of the quarter. Under 10 now. Van Zant on the attempt to drive to the right side of the lane. Runs into Hendrickson. Hendrickson didn't move her feet enough. And that will be a block on Ella Hendrickson. Sophia Pinamani checks in. Madden Petty sits with 7 seconds to go. Would be a shock if Petty comes back in. Inbound to Brownfield. Back to Van Zant. Van Zant puts down one dribble. Gets Hendrickson to move. Shot up from three. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Tried to get it out to Hayes, but no dice. So at the end of three quarters, the score is 38-28. The Cardinals lead the Purple Dragons. Back in a minute with a thrilling conclusion here on ESPN1007.com.
Hi, I'm Tim Gannon, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Gorillas, but our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
I'm Jill Como from Como Jewelry. When you come into our store, be ready to feel some love. Yes, you'll find diamonds and jewelry that sparkle like crazy. But the most important part of our business isn't what's in the cases. It's who walks in our door. It's you. At Como Jewelry, our promise is this. We'll love you like nobody's business because taking care of you is our business. So stop by to hear someone call your name. Como Jewelry in Joplin at 20th and Rangeline and in Pittsburg in front of the Meadowbrook Mall.
ESPN 100.7.
38-28. Host Webb City leads over the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. The Cardinals will have the inbound to start quarter number 4. And throwing it in is J.D. Duda to Ali Van Zant. They're joined by Kiera Jackson, Abby Brownfield, and Madeline Hayes. Hayes with the ball now, guarded by Caden Matlock, in a wide open backdoor cut from Ali Van Zant. She unable to get control the pass. And that was a lucky break for the Purple Dragons. As once she lost control of the ball, it was a mad scrum for it. Brownfield able to grab it, but she was lying on the line, said the official. Out of bounds ball with the Purple Dragons. Sophia Pinamani sits after she started the fourth quarter, replaced by her sister Zoe Pinamani. Wide open on the right block is Caden Matlock. Wonderful read by Aubrey Beitzinger to notice that. Go from the top of the lane to the right side block. Now in the hands of Hayes. Hayes backs it out, gets it over to Van Zant on the WC far side of the court. Swung around, now into the hands of Hayes once more. Back to Duda. Duda driving the lane, finds Brownfield for a 20-footer along the baseline. No good. Foul on the rebound, though. Push called on Kiera Jackson. Number 3 for Jackson. Beitzinger bring it forward. Faked it to Ella Hendrickson at the top of the key. Got it to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe Pinamani to Hendrickson. Hendrickson's pass a little errant to Petty. Petty swings it around to Beitzinger. Beitzinger once again feeding it into the opposite corner to Matlock. Oh, this time it was Red. Quickly in transition are the Cardinals. Basket good by Kiera Jackson. Jackson, 1 rebound away from a double-double. She has 10 points, 13 points according to the official score up there, and 9 rebounds. Jump ball staying with the Purple Dragons. And inbounding it, Ella Hendrickson gets it over to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe Pinamani thought about putting up the shot, decided against it, got it to Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger now with an 18-footer is good! Aubrey Beitzinger's second basket of the contest will cut the lead to 8. Webb City leading 40-32 with about 6 minutes to go here in the final frame. Van Zant gets it over to Duda. Duda guarded by Petty, drives down, gets a bounce pass over to Jackson in the corner, and drawing contact on the pass was Duda. Ella Hendrickson's third foul, the 6th foul overall by the Purple Dragons committed here in the second half. Neither team with a foul to give, as the Cardinals also have 6 fouls. Under 6 minutes to go now. Screen from Brownfield, and it turns into a pick and roll, deflected by Beitzinger, although corralled by Petty. Keeps it in play with the Purple Dragons. Beitzinger, left hand dribble up the court. Picks up a dribble beyond the three-point arc. Bounce pass over to Petty. Petty, a looping pass to Beitzinger. Another looping pass cross court to Petty. Petty taking an 18-foot jumper along the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Caden Matlock. Her shot no good. That rebound by Brownfield. Matlock 1 of 5. Petty still looking to find her shooting stroke, even though she's shooting in bulk tonight. Bounce pass from Hayes bounce pass to Hayes from Duda. Now Hayes driving to the front of the lane, tries to get it over to Brownfield. Loose ball, rebounded, recovered by Beitzinger, and immediately she calls a timeout. Heady move by the senior. We will take it with him, and that is a full timeout. We'll step aside for 1 minute, where the Webb City Cardinals lead 40-32 over the Pittsburg Purple Dragons.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburg and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
ESPN 100.7.
40-32. We are under 5 minutes of the final frame. The Webb City Cardinals are leading the Pittsburg Purple Dragons. Caden Matlock gets it to Beitzinger. Beitzinger from 3 straight on off the right side of the rim. Ella Hendrickson, though, gets the rebound, follows it up, and good! Ella Hendrickson fighting through the garbage in the lane. Eventually makes the basket. 40-34 the score. 4.5 minutes to go now. Petty very close for the steal and almost called for a foul as well. Backs off. Shot put up by Duda. No good. Rebounded by Caden Matlock. Matlock's 5th rebound. Beitzinger gets it to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe Pinamani standing at the WC on the near side. Tries to get it to Caden Matlock in the left corner. Deflected out of bounds by Madeline Hayes. And there's a brief timeout on the court as Hendrickson ties her shoe. That allows head coach Lance Robbins to make a substitution, entering Sierra Kimbrough, sitting Allie Van Zant. Beitzinger with it. Has a screen set by Hendrickson. Does not take it. Gets it over to Petty. Petty to Zoe Pinamani. Back to Petty, top of the key. A long three from Petty. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Kimbra. She pushes the pace. Shot put up by Darnell. No good. And they're going to call a push foul after Darnell's shot was rebounded by Brownfield. The foul on Zoe Pinamani. The third for Pinamani. Number 7 for the Purple Dragons, Madeline Hayes at the free throw line. Now, Heath, there's plenty of time left with under 4 to go, but since you're already in the bonus, would you consider just fouling almost any chance that you could get and forcing the Cardinals to beat you at the free throw line?
Well, it's funny that you asked that. Well, Webb City is the one in the bonus right now, as Pittsburg High is the one with 7 team fouls. So Webb City controls all the power from the foul line as of right now. Now, Pittsburg, essentially is in the bonus because as soon as Webb City commits one more foul, as the second free throw on that attempt was missed, both teams are essentially in the bonus. But this game, as it is, with both teams in the single bonus, this could very well come down to a KU basketball-style game where the last 3.5 minutes are nothing but free throws, and that's not exciting basketball, but it's how close games are won.
Kick by Aubrey Beitzinger. Interior pass from Kimbra to Hayes. It was split the double team set by both Beitzinger and Hendrickson. Hendrickson did all she could to prevent an easy basket. 41-34 the score, 3:45 to go. Inbound thrown, knocked right back out of bounds by Hendrickson. Hendrickson guarding Brownfield on the inbound. Brownfield bounces it in to Kimbra. Kimbra guarded by Beitzinger. Screen set from Brownfield. Petty attempts to make the steal as it was going to Duda. Duda gets it into Brownfield. Brownfield falling, gets it out to a wide open Darnell. Darnell shot off the mark, rebounded by Hendrickson. And then a jump ball called. Now re-entering Kiera Jackson. Sitting is Duda. Coach Chris Krotz calling out the offense. Ball now in the hands of Petty. Swung around to Matlock, to Petty. Petty gets a screen from Beitzinger. Beitzinger well spread out with her legs on that screen to try and set up a three from Petty. Now attempted steal, three from Petty, short, no good. Rebound by Madeline Hayes, and a foul is called. That one is on Ella Hendrickson. Couldn't quite see if he was saying 3-2 or 5-2, did the official. 8th foul by the Dragons. That's a 1-and-1 situation now for the Cardinals as they lead 41-34 with a little over 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hayes' first free throw, up and down, good. Hayes 2 of 3 so far shooting, and all of them have come in the last, minute and a half of game time. Gets it from the official, does Hayes. Spins it, dribbles once, dribbles 3 times, 4, spin again, bends her knees, shot up, good. Silky smooth was that free throw. Inbound from Matlock to Beitzinger. Full court press initiated by the Webb City Cardinals. Beitzinger gets it over to Zoe Pinamani in the front court. Pinamani got it to Petty. Petty driving down the lane. Lost control, fell down, but was recovered by Beitzinger. Beitzinger finds a wide open Zoe Pinamani. Shot up, no good. Loose ball recovered by Caden Matlock. Gets it to Zoe Pinamani, and Zoe Pinamani converts there. Zoe Pinamani's second basket tonight. 43-36. And now, flustered in the front court is Madeline Hayes, harassed by Madden Petty, trying to go right down the sideline, and it went out of bounds. 43-36, 2.5 minutes to go. 2-1-2 zone. Run defensively by the Cardinals. Cross-court pass to Petty. Petty knifes in the lane. Shot up no good. Rebound by Hendrickson. Her follow-up shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Fouled going to put it up. So she will go to the line and shoot 2. That is the 7th for the Cardinals. Did not catch who the foul was on. Hendrickson's first free throw off the mark.
And you know what you were saying about the fouling and letting it tick down that way. Pittsburgh has been attempting a lot of threes, and if they were to start to get them to fall, then that would be a very viable option. I don't know if they will opt to do so, but that is an option they can choose.
Second free throw also errant from Hendrickson. Now a wide open 3 put up and made by J.D. Duda. Duda's second 3 of the night, her 6th basket of the contest. Timeout by Coach Robbins. A full timeout. We'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute with the thrilling conclusion of Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.
Are you tired of all those confusing checking account options? The Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union makes your choice simple. We only have one option. Our checking account has no monthly fees. And if you maintain a $2,000 minimum balance, we pay you interest. Get the Credit Union Advantage at 416 North Broadway or call 620-231-5719 for more information. Deposits are federally insured by NCUA up to $250,000.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
ESPN 100.7.
2 minutes, 8 seconds. The Webb City Cardinals lead the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons 46-36. Both teams in the bonus. Pittsburgh having committed 8 fouls. The Cardinals having committed 7. Aubrey Beitzinger dribbles to the left corner. And a timeout called by head coach Chris Krotz. Not happy with the offense. It's a full timeout. And we will take it with him. Back in another minute. 2 minutes to go. Cardinals lead 46-36 over the Dragons.
Hi, I'm Tim McGannon, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Gorillas, but our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
I'm Jill Como from Como Jewelry. When you come into our store, be ready to feel some love. Yes, you'll find diamonds and jewelry that sparkle like crazy. But the most important part of our business isn't what's in the cases. It's who walks in our door. It's you. At Como Jewelry, our promise is this. We'll love you like nobody's business, because taking care of you is our business. So stop by to hear someone call your name. Como Jewelry in Joplin at 20th and Rangeline, and in Pittsburgh in front of the Meadowbrook Mall.
ESPN 100.7.
46-36. Webb City, Pittsburgh. That's the score as it stands currently. Pittsburgh Purple Dragons have the ball. Aubrey Beitzinger dribbles it to the Cardinal face at half court. Gets it over to Zoe Pinamani. To Caden Matlock. Swings it around to Madden Petty. Finds Beitzinger in the left corner. Nothing doing there. Cross-court pass to Zoe Pinamani. Petty driving to the lane. Tried to pass it in to Matlock. And then they're going to say it was last touched by the Cardinals before going out of bounds. Defensively, Coach Lance Robbins imploring his girls to talk. Beitzinger inbounds it, gets it to Zoe Pinamani at the volleyball line at the 10 feet. Pinamani engaged by Madeline Hayes, gets it over to Madden Petty. Petty finds Kate Matlock, back to Beitzinger, over to Pinamani. Pinamani tries to drive it to the block, gets to Hendrickson. Hendrickson at the free throw line, shot up, hits the back of the rim, then the backboard. Rebound by Matlock. Matlock puts it back in. Second basket for Caden Matlock. Couldn't have come at a better time for her. And the score is now 46-38 with a minute plus to go. Offense called from the bench by Coach Robbins, initiated by Allie Van Zant, and now a foul called by Madden Petty. That's the 4th foul on Petty. 9th overall by the Purple Dragons. Van Zant will shoot a 1-and-1 here. It's up off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hendrickson. Beitzinger will bring it forward. We are under a minute to go. Cardinals lead 46-38. Into the right corner. Beitzinger has it, and they're going to call a block, I believe, on Van Zant. Van Zant's 4th. Both teams have a couple players on the floor with 4 fouls. For the Cardinals, Van Zant and Brownfield. Purple Dragons, Petty and Hendrickson. And they each have someone with 3 fouls on the floor. First one from Beitzinger, good. That being for the Cardinals, Kiera Jackson and Zoe Pinamani for the Purple Dragons. Beitzinger converts both. 46-40 now. 45 seconds to go. Press by the Purple Dragons. Ball loose, picked up by Duda, who gets it into the front court to Jackson. Now she kicks it out to Van Zant. Van Zant, guarded by Petty, hands it off to Hayes. Hayes now going to be fouled by Beitzinger. Only the second for Beitzinger. 33 seconds to go. And now it's automatic 2 free throws for the Cardinals. Madeline Hayes, 3 of 4 at the charity stripe. Number 5 is up and good. And this is a tough call for Coach Krotz, as Madden Petty, one of his top-tier offensive players, has 4 fouls, but you need to foul this late in the game to possibly have a chance. Second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brownfield, and reaching in at the same time was Beitzinger. Jump ball staying with the Cardinals. And now at this point, they will need to foul almost immediately, will the Purple Dragons, if they want a chance to do this. 47-40. Beitzinger fouls Van Zant. Number 3 for Beitzinger. Ball initially went into Brownfield, who was guarded by Hendrickson, and Hendrickson sagged off defensively a little bit, not wanting to get that 5th foul. And how do you coach something like that, Heath, when you need to foul, but 2 of your players have 4 on the floor already?
Well, you just take a look at who's traditionally been getting the ball off the inbounds pass and put one of your players who has fewer fouls on them, and that's really all you can do.
Both free throws made by Van Zant. That puts the score 49-40 in favor of the Cardinals. Beitzinger tries a hard cross on Van Zant, loses it, but able to recover. Gets it over to Matlock at the top. Matlock to Petty. Petty guarded closely by Duda. Breaks her down, drives the lane, and makes the basket. Madden Petty trying to shoulder the load and do as much as she can to bring the team back in. 49-42. Timeout called by head coach Chris Krotz. 30-second timeout. Back after this 30-second here on ESPN1077.com. Oh, it was a full?
Strong teams are something Watco is all about. And whether we're transloading steel in Houston, repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, Kansas 35 years ago. The Watco team has close ties to our local communities and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies. Customer first, safety always.
ESPN 100.7.
Webb City 49, Pittsburg 42, with 13 seconds left here in the game. Give you a quick look ahead to what these teams have going forward on their docket. The Purple Dragons will travel to Fort Scott next Tuesday, take on the Tigers, while the Cardinals have 2 more matches before Christmas. They will travel to Cassville and then host Springdale. They travel to Cassville on the 20th and host Springdale on the 21st. Ball with the Cardinals. Inbounding it is Madeline Hayes. Hayes able to move. She passes it in, gets it to Allie Van Zant, gets it back to Hayes, and now a foul is going to be committed by Caden Matlock. That's the second one by Matlock, 49-42, 10 seconds to go in this contest. Still theoretically possible that the Purple Dragons can come back, even though the Cardinals shoot 2 free throws for every foul. The Purple Dragons are out of timeouts. That's something to worth note. First one up and down from Van Zant.
So right now the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons are at an 8-point disadvantage, and you were asking about how you coach a situation like that. And something else you can do is hedge off of one of their worst free throw shooters, allow that open pass, and then go in for the obvious foul.
Once again, Van Zant converts both. That'll extend the lead to 9, 51-42. Beitzinger drives all the way down to the left block. A long 2 from the baseline. Hits the heel of the rim. No good. Attempted rebound by Matlock. Recovered by Ali Van Zant, and that will do it. The final score, the Webb City Cardinals 51, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons 42. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with final stats, and then get you prepared for the boys' game. You're listening to Purple Dragon Basketball.
At Kanar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kanar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kanar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time by Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program, and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Medical Lodges Pittsburg is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburg and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. It's our mission to serve and enhance the lives of others, whether the need is for long-term care, short-term care, respite care, or day care. We offer private rooms, nutritious meals, therapy services, transportation to appointments, cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburg is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburg at 2520 South Rouse, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
ESPN 100.7.
And the final score, 52-42. The Webb City Cardinals defeat the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. And we'll get you some quick final team stats for the Purple Dragons. They made 15 buckets out of 31 attempts. 5 of those from beyond the three-point arc. They had attempted 12 of them. 50% at the free throw line, 6 of 12. They had 22 rebounds. For the Webb City Cardinals, they shot 19 of 40 from the floor, 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. However, they converted every chance they seemed they could get at the free throw line, 12 of 21, and they had 23 rebounds. So with that, we will sign off for this girls' contest, and here in about 7 minutes or so, we'll have the start of the boys' contest between the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons and the Webb City Cardinals. So stay tuned here on ESPN1007.com, and we'll get you that game here as soon as it starts. With me will be Heath Atkins continuing this contest, running the videography, and I'll be Shelby White calling it.
Strong teams are something Watco Companies knows all about. And whether we're transloading steel in Houston, repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, Kansas 35 years ago. The Watco team has close ties to our local communities and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies. Customer first, safety always.
ESPN 100.7.
And we are here back for the men's contest of the Webb City Cardinals Pittsburg Purple Dragons contest. They have dimmed the lights to get ready and announce the Webb City Cardinals stars. They've already announced the Purple Dragons starters, so we'll get you those. That will be Javon Grant, Gavin Elkamil, Brett Wiemers, Jarek Butcher, and Trenton Austin, the starting five for the Purple Dragons. Again, Grant, Elkamil, Wiemers, Brett Wiemers, I should say, Jarek Butcher, and Austin. Hype video they're showing in this arena, as it is exactly an arena, Heath, that the Webb City Cardinals have here. The court is now kind of submerged. They've got deep grandstands on each sideline, and then they've got area seating behind each basket to kind of have the court play in a bowl, and everyone has their eyes turned solely on the video board that is also the score clock and board heading over the center court. And like you hear in most arenas, they are now playing Alan Parsons Sirius, and they're even getting lights involved in, Heath. Can you believe this?
This is like Chicago Bulls-esque. It's almost intimidating, and even not as a player.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like if you're playing and you're not a Webb City Cardinal, you're feeling maybe a little insulted, possibly, that they go through all these festivities thinking that they might be worth this.
I think if you're a member of the Webb City Lady Cardinals team, you feel a little shortchanged.
Yeah.
We didn't get this kind of hoopla prior to the girls contest at all.
You know, I completely agree now that you mention that. They're probably the ones who probably should feel most insulted by all this, the fact that they do not get any of these festivities. They finally announced the starting lineups for the Cardinals. They have Terrell Kabbalah, Tanner Rogers, Gary Clinton, Alex Gaskell, and Austin Bach. You have both Cabal and Austin jumping for it. Tipped over, corralled by Wiemers. Wiemer gets it up to Javon Grant. Grant trying to break down Kabbalah, who's guarding him. Now Coach calls out the defense from the sidelines for the Cardinals. That is head coach Jason Horn. Three put up by Jarek Butcher, well short. That wasn't even close. A rebound on the backside by Kabbalah, and he quickly gets into the front court. Basket made by Gary Clinton. That's Clinton's first basket of the contest. Three put up by Javon Grant, short, gets his own rebound, throws it in. Gavin Elkamil picks it up, dribbles between his legs, going into the hoop, and blocked from behind by by Kabbalah. And very quickly, a couple shots put up by the Purple Dragons from beyond the three-point arc, but have not fall. If you're just joining us, I'm Shelby White. Videographer for this contest is Heath Atkins. Earlier this evening, the Webb City Cardinals girls teams defeated the Pittsburg Purple Dragons. Jarek Butcher has it in the block, has it swatted away, finds Gavin Elkamil out for three. Elkamil driving into the front, and they're going to get a charge called on Gavin Elkamil. Great read by Terrell Kabbalah to slide in from the from the left block to the right and draw the charge. So now The Cardinals have a chance to bring up and set up their half-court offense. Ball in the hands of Gaskill. And then he finds a wide-open Kabala on the far side block. 4-0. The Webb Sydney Cardinals are leading the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons with 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Wiemers at the top of the key is guarded by Bash, Austin Bash. Now they get to Austin. Austin, a little floater in the lane, no good. Rebound by Jarek Butcher. His follow-up shot also no good. Rebounded by Bosch. Bosch will drive it up floor. Pulls it out, slings it to Rogers. Rogers gets it to Gaskill. Gaskill gets it, dribbling over to the right, guarded by Butcher. Hands it off to Kabala. Kabala hands it off to Rogers. Now another handoff to change direction, this one with Bosch. And once more, Terrell Kabala has it. He is guarded by Javon Grant. A strong stream from Gary Clinton, and that'll eventually send Kabala to the floor. Ball picked up by Javon Grant. Pass forward to Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil has it on the far side, WC. And now Javon Grant will dribble it back to the half-court line, call the offense, let it be set up. Get it to Austin on the left side of the free throw line, over to Elkamil. Elkamil face guarded by Tanner Rogers. Rogers giving him a little bit of room toward the baseline. Elkamil thought about taking it, kicks it out to Grant. Grant over to Wiemers. Wiemers to Butcher at the top of the key. Butcher swings around to Grant. Grant for three, hits the front of the rim and off the backboard, and in! Shooter's roll for Javon Grant. The three is good. 4-3 now, the Cardinals lead over the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rogers harassed by a double team, and he's trying to get it over to Gaskill. Well out of reach of everyone. Ends up in the hands of someone on the Purple Dragon bench. Turnover committed by Webb City. Grant walks it forward, gets it over to Wiemers on the right side wing. Purple Dragons moving left to right. If you were just listening to us on our feed. And now an alley-oop attempt from Butcher to Austin. Behind Austin. Jarek Butcher completely frustrated. I mean, that was perfectly timed with the jump by Trenton Austin. But Jarek Butcher, nothing doing there. Austin held onto the rim a little bit for good measure, as if to tell Butcher that was a terrible miss. And now trying to drive to the lane is Alex Gaskill, and Butcher swats it out of his hands, rolls out of bounds. Ball will remain with the Cardinals. Gaskill will inbound. An offset S ran by the Cardinals. It got into Clinton, stripped by Elkamil. Elkamil pulls it out, does a little bunny hop in the lane, well short, no good. That's rebounded by Kabala. Kabala puts the shot up as he's running. Kind of ran into Elkamil, nothing doing. Now Elkamil will find Javon Grant wide open in the front court. Grant for three, it's good! Javon Grant, back-to-back threes, give the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons a 6-4 lead here with 3:45 in the first quarter. Now Alex Gaskill has it, guarded by Butcher. Butcher kind of stagnant on his feet. Now he feels the screen set up by Clinton. Clinton rolls back to the basket, and both Austin and Butcher sag off. Leaves a three wide open for Alex Gaskill. Immediately a responding three. Webb City Cardinals lead 7-6, 3.5 to go. Javon Grant, is he hot? He is hot! Javon Grant, 3 for 3 from downtown. 9-7, the Purple Dragons lead. Grant broken down by Terrell Kabala. Foul on the floor, block called on Trenton Austin as Kabala was heading to the hoop. And boy, right now, Heath, Javon Grant unconscious.
You know, a lot of times you'll see those heat check shots, and they will often be way off target, and that one was definitely a heat check shot. He was a good 6 feet behind the line, it looked like, from here. And it looked perfect all the way through. Never once doubted that it would go in.
Ball inbounded to Rogers. Rogers three off the mark. Rebounded by Elkamil. Elkamil finding Grant. Is he still on fire? Just a bit short is Grant. Although the rebound ends up with Wiemers. Wiemers pump fake to three. He got over to Elkamil. Elkamil pump fake. Now Wiemers puts up a three. In and out from the backside. Austin trying to come back for the rebound. No good. And then Wolf swipes it out from behind. 9-7 the score still with 2:47 to go. Entering now for the Purple Dragons is Peyton Cantrell. Jarek Butcher will take a seat.
You think the two Purple Dragon head coaches came into this building wanting to put on a show from 20 feet plus?
Possible. Ball in the paint. Scored by Terrell Kabala. Nakai Howard fed him in there. Now another long three put up by El Camil. That one no good. Rebounded, though, by Cantrell. And Cantrell will put it right in. Teams trading shots back and forth. 11-9 the Purple Dragons are leading currently over the Webb City Cardinals. Nakai Garrett has the ball now. And he's at the volleyball line. He's guarded by Trenton Austin. Austin giving him a lot of space, knowing that Garrett is much smaller. Runner put up by Kabala, no good. Rebounded by Javon Grant. Javon Grant wanted to lay it in and then found a much better shot with Brett Weimers on the right block. Weimers put it in off the backboard. 13-9, a minute 45 to go. Gerard has the ball standing right on the teeth of the Cardinals logo at half court. Dribbles to his right, now coming down to his left. Puts on the floor a few times, gets it over to Rogers. Rogers guarded by Elkamel, feeding it into Gaskill in the post. Gaskill double teamed by both Cantrell and Elkamel. Ball kicked out of bounds, last touched by the Purple Dragons. Both Brett Weimers and Trenton Austin will sit. Re-entering Jarek Butcher, and Ty Roark steps onto the court for his first action. In the paint, shot good by Alex Gaskill. Gaskill went to the right side in the middle of the lane, spun around, shot it up with his left hand, drew contact, and was able to convert. Gaskill with a chance to make it a three-point play. Score 13-11. In favor of the Purple Dragons. Gaskill's free throw up, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil double teamed in the front court, gets to Jarek Butcher. Butcher thought about taking three, finds Javon Grant cross court, gets over Ty Roark in the near side corner for three. Back to Grant. Grant runs it in, tries to sling out to Elkamil, almost stolen by Rogers. Elkamil gets to Butcher. Butcher a three, good from the far corner. Jarek Butcher, first basket of the night, three-pointer, 1 of 2. He's 1 of 5 overall. 16-11, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball in the hands of Alex Gaskill, guarded by Peyton Cantrell. Cantrell giving him the baseline, trying to break it down. Cantrell is Gasket, and as he gets by, a foul called on Cantrell. But his teammates congratulating him, saying that's a good foul. Fourth foul committed by Pittsburg. Webb City yet to be charged with one. Gerard to inbound. Eventually gets it over to Howard. Howard's shot no good. Rebounded by Elkamil. Elkamil to Grant. Grant pushing the pace. Tried to kick it out to Ty Roark, but right there as he was trailing was Rogers. Rogers gets it up to Kabala. Kabala lays it in with his left hand. What a move by Terrell Kabala there. He had Jarek Butcher right in his face, and he was able to not be phased. Made the proper adjustment, laid it in with his left hand. Now head coach Kylie Rawls calls out the offense. Ball in the hands of Elkamil. Gets a screen from Butcher. Butcher wide open. He puts up another three, and that one's good! Jarek Butcher with his second three, and that is how the first quarter will end, with the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons leading 19-13 over the host Webb City Cardinals. Back in a minute here with Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball on ESPN 1007.com.
Gun flex right stack, 394 Dragon Smoke.
Make the right call to Vietti Auto Body and Alignment, 620-231-6230. Vietti Auto Body and Alignment has a team of experts that has the newest equipment and training like no other. So why go where the insurance company sends you? Stand up and choose Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street in Pittsburgh since 1948, or call 620-231-6230. It is your choice. Find them fast in names and numbers.
There's always something happening at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. Enjoy the Christmas tradition of Pittsburgh's original one-stop shopping center with more to offer and a greater variety of gift ideas for everyone. Fill those Christmas lists with the convenience of one-stop shopping and climate control comfort. Shop where Santa shops this Christmas season at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall.
There's always something happening at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall.
ESPN 100.7.
The Pittsburgh Purple Dragons have put up 14 shots from the floor. 8 of those have come from downtown. And they have made 5 of those 8 shots beyond the three-point arc. Ball in the hands of Mekhi Gerard, who gets it over to Alex Gaskell. Gaskell driving down the lane and lays it off the rim. No good. Great defense by Peyton Cantrell there. Cantrell then turns it over trying to outlet pass it to Ty Roark. Cantrell will then commit a foul to prevent an easy layup by Tanner Rogers. Rogers will go to the line and shoot 2 now. 5 fouls committed by the Purple Dragons so far. Rogers dribbles it a couple times, spins it in his hand, shot up, and good. Trenton Austin will enter for Cantrell. And now they're getting everyone set up. Ball handed to Rogers. Second free throw. Rattles around and out. Rebound by Austin. Gives it to Grant. Grant drives the lane, switches with his left hand, and lays it in. A circus layup from Javon Grant. I mean, he drove right down the lane with his right hand and then switched to his left midway in the air to lay it in. 21-14. Timeout called by head coach Jason Horn. We'll take it with him back in 30 seconds here with Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.
There's never been a better time to install solar power. You'll save money every month on your electric bill, and big savings with loads of tax credits now available for solar on your home or business. And you can spread out your investment with some great financing options. The professionals at CDL will assess your situation and offer the right system for you. Then our skilled craftsmen will install the system quickly and efficiently. So help your pocketbook and the environment with solar and contact the professionals at CDL.
ESPN 100.7.
Javon Grant, the early scoring leader for the Purple Dragons. He has 11 points already, and we are barely through a quarter. Score 21-14. The Purple Dragons lead the Webb City Cardinals. 7 minutes plus to go here in the first half. Ball in the hands of Mekhi Garrett. He gets it around to Alex Gaskell. Gaskell guarded by Jarek Butcher. Gets to Terrell Kabbalah. Kabbalah shot up and no good from about the free throw line. Rebound by Butcher. Pushing it is Grant. Grant gets it to Butcher. Swung around to Elkamil. Elkamil tries to break down the defense. He runs in the lane and lays it in. Gavin Elkamil's first basket of the game will increase the Purple Dragon lead to 7, 21-14, under 7 minutes now. 23-14, under 7 minutes now. And a blocking call, put on Javon Grant. Grant guarding Mekhi Garrard, and Garrard wanted to get a little more space, put his forearm out. Grant didn't move his feet in time. Sitting for the Cardinals is Tanner Rogers. Coming back in is Austin Bash. Gaskell runs the offense, gets it over to Bash. Bash guarded by Elkamil. Bash picks up his dribble, gets it over to Gary Clinton. Clinton makes a pass below the baseline to Terrell Kabbalah. Shot up, no good. A travel, called on Gary Clinton. Clinton got the rebound off the missed shot from Kabbalah and then moved his feet a little bit before putting up the shot.
Well, he kind of came down on the backside of his heels and was off balance and was just trying to regain composure, and that's what caused the extra steps.
Substitution for the Cardinals is Nikai Howard. He sends Garrard to the bench. Grant trying to break down Howard right now. Finds a wide open Butcher in the right block. Butcher puts down one shot, one dribble, and buries a three. Jarek Butcher, 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Now a steal by Trenton Austin. Austin pushing the pace, gets the ball knocked away from him. On defense, Purple Dragons have numbers. Quick change, a shot up and off the backboard, swirls around and out from Alex Gaskell, rebounded by Butcher. And then, just like that, Ty Roark will pick up his first bucket on the transition offense. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Horn again. We'll take it with him back in 30 seconds here with the Purple Dragons leading 28-14.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy, but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockert at Wilbert & Towner, 620-231-5620 for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilbert & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
ESPN 100.7.
28-14, the Purple Dragons lead the Cardinals with about 5 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half, thanks to some unbelievable shooting behind the arc from Javon Grant and Jarek Butcher. On the offensive end, though, for the Cardinals, basket made by Gary Clinton. Clinton on the right side block did a great job to lay it in. Ty Roark thought about running it in and taking a shot from below the baseline. Threw it in, last touched by the Cardinals. Javon Grant, not sure why Roark didn't just put up the layup. But as it is, ball with the Purple Dragons. Grant, runner from the baseline, no good. Trenton Austin from behind, knocked it loose from Kabbalah. Kabbalah will end up with possession, and a foul will be called on Gavin Elkamil. That's Elkamil's second.
And that puts Webb City into the bonus. By the way, Webb City has not committed a single team foul.
And that is quite impressive at this point. Coach Rolfs, not sure he understands how that's happening, so he's talking to one official just to get a reading as to the foul call on Elkamil at least. First free throw, up and good. 28-17 the score now, 5:15 to go. Kabbalah with 7 points, the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Dribbles it once, puts it up, and it's good. Give him 8. Scored 28-18 in favor of the Purple Dragons. Now Grant will drive it into the offense. Dribbles out, calls the offense. Gets a screen from Austin, doesn't take it. Now he's trying to break it down into the lane, puts the shot up, and they're going to call a foul, a block foul. That one is on Nikai Howard. That is his first as well as the team first, just as you mentioned, that the Cardinals hadn't committed one yet. Inbound to Brett Weimers, who has entered for Ty Roark. Bounce pass to Butcher, back to Weimers. No, Roark still in the contest. Elkamil out. Javon Grant's three off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Howard. Feeds it up court to Bash. Bash jump step into the lane for a jump euro. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts the shot up. Also off the mark. Rebounded by Jarek Butcher. And so we'll see what happens here. Ty Roark with the ball. Got it over to Trenton Austin. Now to Weimers. To Grant for three. In the corner. Short. Bounces up. No good. So after starting white hot, 3 of 3, Grant has missed his next 3 3-point attempts. A retaliatory three put up by Terrell Kabbalah. No good. Now Grant running into the lane. He's going to get the foul and go up, shoot 2. Did a Euro step to go from the outside of the lane on the near side to the center of it. And then when he went to put up the shot, it was right back in his face. Foul called there on Rogers. Grant's first free throw, up and down, good. Sub coming in, Alex Gaskell sitting, Gary Clinton.
You take a look at the foul line as we were noting earlier, and a lot of times later on in the game, that stat can come back and bite a team, but right now it looks like it's helping the Dragons more often than not.
Second free throw off the mark from Grant, and a three buried by Tanner Rogers. Tanner Rogers with his 4th point of the contest with that three-pointer. 29-28 the score. The Purple Dragons lead. We are under 4 to go. Grant calling the play, telling Roark to back away. Now Grant picks up his dribble, swings it over to Ty Roark on the left side wing. Thought about dribbling in, was blocked by Howard. Gets it into Austin. Austin has the ball taken away, and the transition is Kabala. Kabala puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Ty Roark, and then he loses it trying to get it to Jarek Butcher, and that one is a shot put up by Kabala. His shot no good. Another rebound by Gaskell. His follow-up out off the mark. And it's finally knocked out of bounds by Javon Grant. A timeout will be called by head coach Kylie Rolfs, a 30-second timeout to give his team a little bit of a chance to compose themselves. We'll take it with him. Back in 30 seconds here with Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.
Strong teams are something Watco Companies knows all about. And whether we're transloading steel in Houston, repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, Kansas 35 years ago. The Watco team has close ties to our local communities and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies. Customer first, safety always.
ESPN 100.7.
Well, after jumping out to a very early 28-14 lead, the Webb City Cardinals clawed their way back to make this a 29-21 contest in favor of the Purple Dragons. Inbound right to Alex Gaskell. Wonderful post move starting on the near side block. Put one dribble down, spun to the center lane, and laid it in with his right hand. 29-23 the score now in favor of the Purple Dragons. Elkamil off the bench, puts up a shot from the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Kabala. Kabala takes it himself, too strong off the glass. Rebound by Trenton Austin. Feeds it up court to Grant. Grant runs all the way and lays it in. Javon Grant with another lay-in off a circus move. Alex Gaskell had it for about a quarter of the way up the court, and he eventually gave it to Terrell Kabala for Kabala to run the offense. Kabala is guarded by Grant, gets it into Gaskell in the post. He is guarded by Butcher, shot up, and good! Alex Gaskell having his own will in the post, and he has helped pull the Webb City Cardinals back within 8. And Coach Rolfs not very happy about that, thinking that Butcher had himself put up where there shouldn't have been a foul called.
And really Gaskell is the one asterisk in the comment that you and I were making earlier about the contest, where Pittsburgh High just outsizes Webb City.
Free throw made by Gaskell. Now Butcher has it in the near corner. Get it out to Grant at the top of the key. Gets it over to Elkamil on the left wing. Fed it into Austin. Austin, as he was kind of falling, draws the foul on Austin Bash. Bash's first foul. Javon Grant with 14 points already. The nearest person after him is Jarek Butcher with 9. Inbound from Grant to Austin. Grant thought about dribbling it and putting in the three, and then he kind of lost the handle. Now they swing it around. Butcher has a wide open three in the near side corner, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Garrard. Garrard is making tempo an issue. Now he puts up a shot after a little jump stop. No good. Rebound by Gaskell, and Gaskell winning underneath the basket. Jumps right underneath the hoop and then laid it in off the glass from his right hand. 31-28. We are under 2 minutes to go. Three put up by Brett Wiemers off the left side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Rogers. Gets it. No, he keeps it himself. Pushes the issue. Three from Garrard. Up off the front of the iron. No good. Elkamil has it. They have numbers of the Purple Dragons. He backs it out. Gets it over to Grant. Grant trying to drive it into lane. Doesn't do it. Gets it to Butcher. Butcher, a bounce pass into Austin. And coming from behind late on the defense is Gaskell. And Gaskell will be called with the foul. And I think that's just a foul of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I believe so. And, part of the reason Webb City has brought this thing within 3 is Pittsburg High is trading missed threes for made 2s.
You look at efficiency, they say you want baskets in the paint or beyond the arc. Those 18-footers are not worth anything. But I think the Dragons need to start considering making those if they want to reopen up their offense. Ball swung around, ends up in the hands of Grant. Grant thought about getting it to Austin in the near corner, doesn't happen. Now Weimers has it in the left far side corner. He tries to get to Grant, intercepted by Kabala. Kabala goes and lays it in. 31-30, 1 minute to go in this half. Grant driving into the lane, kicks out to Elkamil. Elkamil for 3, gets a walking screen from Grant, no good. Now in the front court for the Cardinals. Shot up from Austin Bash. He will be fouled on the shot. Trenton Austin with that one. No, excuse me. Brett Weimers with the foul. Number 1 for Weimers, number 9 overall for the Purple Dragons with 45 seconds to go. Score 31-31 now after Bash makes the front end of the 2 shots.
And this is the first chance for Webb City to take a lead after they started out 2-0 in the first quarter.
Dribbles it a couple times, shot up, and good. 32-31. Sub-entering is Gary Clinton. Austin Bash will sit. Butcher.
Go ahead.
Butcher with the inbound. What were you going to say?
After dominating much of this game,
Grant dribbles it in and lays it in himself.
I was just going to say Pittsburgh would really like to end this half with a lead after dominating a majority of the game.
33-32 now the score. The Purple Dragons lead. Grant had a full head of steam in a wide open lane, and he took advantage of it. And now Alex Gaston, as they're going to let the clock tick down before they start running their offense, he bent over at the waist and let the ball almost stop dribbling. Butcher well off, so there is no 5 or a 7-second count for instigating pressure on the ball. Now they get it over. Ball passed to Terrell Kabala. His shot up, no good. Rebounded by Trenton Austin. Long 3 put up by Javon Grant at the volleyball line. Bakes it in. They call it good. The score going into halftime, 36-32. What a shot to end the half.
And that's just so fitting for how well he played all throughout the first quarter and most of the way through the second quarter. It's so fitting that he would be the one to sink that shot from about, what would you say, 24?
24, I would say about 24, yeah. So with that, we'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with halftime stats and analysis, where currently the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead 36-32 over the Webb City Cardinals. You are listening to Pittsburgh Purple Dragon Basketball on ESPN1007.com.
S&B Lawn Care, the area's leading lawn service, offers a full range of commercial and residential lawn care services. S&B is local, reliable, and experienced, and they strive for 100% customer satisfaction to their clients. S&B is there for you through the winter months as well, with services such as gutter cleaning and leaf cleanup. They also have equipment to clear that snow from sidewalks and driveways to entire parking lots. For high-quality service, from the first call to the completion of the project, S&B Lawn Care at 620-308-6412.
Bittner Motors is proud to announce that it's now Pittsburgh's dealer for the Hustler line of zero-turn lawnmowers. Hustler's manufactured its trademark yellow mowers for over 50 years, each mower being distributed right here in Kansas. Hustler combines the innovative American spirit with a do-it-right work ethic to produce the best line of zero-turn mowers on the market. Call Mike Bittner at 620-232-1530 or stop by today at 1018 North Broadway in Pittsburgh to check out the Hustler line of zero-turn mowers.
ESPN 100.7.
And at halftime, it's the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons leading the Webb City Cardinals 36-32 in no small part to Javon Grant, who has made 4 3-pointers out of his 7 attempts. Overall, Grant has converted on 6 of his baskets and a free throw, giving him 15 points to end the half. 17 points to end the half. 17 points to end the half. Gavin Elkamil has chipped in 2, shooting 1 of 3 from the floor. Ty Rourke also adding 2, 1 of 1. Brett Weimer's 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field. Peyton Cantrell, 2 points, 1 of 1 from the field. Jarek Butcher, the only other person to score in bulk beyond Javon Grant, he has 9 points, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, and he is 3 of 7 total. Total shooting stats for the Purple Dragons: 10 of 21 from the field, 7 of 13 in another zip code, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. They have 11 rebounds, only 1 assist, and they have committed 9 fouls. Heath, I mean, do you just keep feeding the hot hand at this point, or do you try and disperse it and hope that you can open up your hot hand for more things later?
Well, I mean, how could you not continue to feed him? And honestly, he's going to feed himself. The ball runs through him more often than not, and when he finds an open lane, he knows that he's capable of capitalizing on a lot of that. And if that open lane, quote unquote, happens to be an uncontested 3, that's one of his favorite triggers. So I can't possibly rationalize not giving him the ball more. You say you want to save some of those shots for later on, but if those shots later on don't present themselves, you're going to wish that you did earlier. So I will 100% put my money on Grant getting the ball almost every single possession, and hopefully getting him an open look almost every single possession.
And, you mentioned it, how the Webb City Cardinals are able to take a 32-31 advantage with about 40 seconds to go with left in the first half, after the Purple Dragons dominated, coming out and being up at one point 28-14. What do you think Coach Ross is telling his guys there? Because, yes, they are leading 36-32, but you were up big at one point, and then you had to fight your way back to take this advantage.
Well, you and I noted on it a couple of times, and the fouling was an issue. Early on, the tenacity really rewarded the Dragons because they weren't being reciprocated into 1-and-1 shots from the free throw line. Webb City's done a very good job from the free throw line, and thus made this game a lot closer than on paper it probably should be. That being said, that tenacity did work out early on, and if they can just keep away from that skin-to-skin contact, this will be a runaway for the Dragons. If they continue to commit these fouls, not only are they going to get by they I mean Webb City, not only are Webb City going to get some shots from the foul line, but you're also going to increase the player fouls and potentially have to bench some of your great players in order to keep them fresh and able to play in the fourth. And that can be troublesome, as we've seen in teams throughout every level of competition: Division I, Division II, JUCO, high school, and in the NBA, even though they're granted an extra personal foul.
You mentioned personal fouls. Jarek Butcher and Gavin Elkamil, 2 of the big cogs in the Purple Dragon offense, each with 2 fouls for themselves here in the first half. They'll step aside for 2 minutes, come back with some brief previews of what we have going on tonight, as well as further on the MyTown Media Radio Network stations. We're back in 2 minutes. You are listening to Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.
At Kanar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kanar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kanar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program, and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Medical Lodges Pittsburgh is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburgh and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. It's our mission to serve and enhance the lives of others, whether the need is for long-term care, short-term care, respite care, or day care. We offer private rooms and nutritious meals, therapy services, transportation to appointments, cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburgh is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburgh at 2520 South Rouse, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
ESPN 100.7.
And we are back for the final time at halftime, where the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons are leading the Webb City Cardinals 36-32. Give you a quick look ahead as to what each of these teams' schedules are. For the Cardinals, they will travel to Cassville on the 20th of this month, and then they will host Springdale on the 21st, getting in 2 more games before the Christmas break. For the Purple Dragons, they will travel to Fort Scott next Tuesday to take on the Tigers. And after this contest is concluded, the Neosho Wildcats will take on the Frontenac Raiders, which you can hear on our ESPN 1007 live stream as well. Hop on there and then click on the Frontenac Raiders live events tab, and it'll pop up. You'll hear Heath call that one. He'll be the play-by-play for that one. Give my voice a little bit of a chance of a break, and I'll run camera for that. So, with a little over a minute to go, the Purple Dragons lead the Cardinals 36-32. We'll take 1 minute break and then come back at the start of the second half here for Purple Dragon basketball.
S&B Lawn Care, the area's leading lawn service, offers a full range of commercial and residential lawn care services. S&B is local, reliable, and experienced, and they strive for 100% customer satisfaction to their clients. S&B is there for you through the winter months as well, with services such as gutter cleaning and leaf cleanup. They also have equipment to clear that snow from sidewalks and driveways to entire parking lots. For high-quality service, from the first call to the completion of the project, S&B Lawn Care at 620-308-6412.
Bittner Motors is proud to announce that it's now Pittsburgh's dealer for the Hustler line of zero-turn lawnmowers. Hustler's manufactured its trademark yellow mowers for over 50 years, each mower being distributed right here in Kansas. Hustler combines the innovative American spirit with a do-it-right work ethic to produce the best line of zero-turn mowers on the market. Call Mike Bittner at 620-232-1530 or stop by today at 1018 North Broadway in Pittsburgh to check out the Hustler line of zero-turn mowers.
ESPN 100.7.
And they are starting the second half off right with Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. Ball will be given to the Purple Dragons to inbound. This is the 8th meeting between the Cardinals and the Purple Dragons since 1985, and their first meeting in 15 years. 2003 was the last time they met, and very quickly, block foul is going to be called on Terrell Kabbalah, as Kabbalah and Rogers were double-teaming Grant, not wanting Grant to have an easy shot. Inbound from Butcher to Elkamil. In that 2003 contest between the Cardinals and the Purple Dragons, Webb City emerged victorious. Ball now in the hands of Elkamil on the right block. Over to Grant. Grant drives by Kabbalah, gets it back to Elkamil in the far corner. Elkamil trying to get some space, shimmying his shoulders. Unable to do so, shot off the mark. Now pushing the pace. Tanner Rogers gets it over to Austin Bash. Bash, his pass picked off. Jarek Butcher has it. They have numbers. Butcher going to take it himself, though. Lay it in with a left hand. That's Butcher's first basket. That is not a three-pointer. 11 points so far for Butcher in this contest. Ball now in the hands of Tanner Rogers. Tried to bounce pass it into Alex Gaskill, who has just owned the paint so far, but was intercepted by Butcher, who got it to Javon Grant. Grant over to Elkamil. Now Grant digs in, kicks it out to Elkamil for three. Elkamil's three off the mark, no good, but a follow-up putback by Brett Wiemers. Wiemers flying off the left block, jumped up, caught it in the air, and then put it right back off the glass in the same motion. 40-32 the score. Purple Dragons lead over the Webb City Cardinals. 6.5 to go. Three put up by Rogers. Off the mark. Rimmed around. Picked up by Wiemers. Wiemers' first rebound. And then once again, Javon Grant knifing through the paint, lays it in, 42-32. Shot put up by Gaskell from about 12, 13 feet into Butcher. Tried to get the foul. Grant from straight on three, no good. Rebound by Trenton Austin, puts on one dribble, puts it up, and he is blocked by Alex Gaskell. Gaskell then got the ball up court to Kabala. Kabala is fouled by Jarek Butcher. That is Butcher's third.
And that was the kind of defensive stop that Webb City really needed in order to keep this game from getting out of hand in a hurry.
And a full timeout called on the floor by head coach Jason Horn. We'll take it with him. Back after 1 minute here with Purple Dragon basketball.
Hi, I'm Tim O'Gannon, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Gorillas, but our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
I'm Jill Como from Como Jewelry. When you come into our store, be ready to feel some love. Yes, you'll find diamonds and jewelry that sparkle like crazy. But the most important part of our business isn't what's in the cases. It's who walks in our door. It's you. At Como Jewelry, our promise is this. We'll love you like nobody's business, because taking care of you is our business. So stop by to hear someone call your name. Como Jewelry in Joplin at 20th and Rangeline, and in Pittsburg in front of the Meadowbrook Mall.
ESPN 100.7.
42-32 the score. The Purple Dragons lead over the Webb City Cardinals. Block foul going to be on Brett Wiemers. Wiemers was defending Gary Clinton. Clinton drove from the left wing down to the baseline. Wiemers unable to move his feet fast enough. Second team foul on the Purple Dragons this half. Makai Garrard has the ball, trying to run the offense, guarded by Javon Grant. Strong pass into the paint for Gaskell. Gaskell, after is unable to get into the lane, guarded by Gavin Elkamil, throws an errant pass, the intended target, Gary Clinton, and he threw it so far off the mark that it went out of bounds in the front court for the Purple Dragons. Butcher with the ball, running the offense, gets it over to Wiemers. Wiemers to Austin at the top of the key. Back to Wiemers. Gets a screen from Austin to Grant. Grant alley-oop on the backside to Austin. Austin didn't have a good read on it or a jump, so he tried to swat it away. It was picked up by Clinton. Given over to Gaskell. Now Gaskell has it at the top of the key, trying to get through Butcher. Lays it off the backboard. No good. Too much of an angle. Trenton Austin, though, able to deflect it just a little bit. And Javon Grant knifes into the lane, puts up a shot, but is fouled on the floor before he's able to get it off. That foul by Clinton. That is Clinton's first. Couple of subs, one for each team entering. Peyton Cantrell for the Purple Dragons. Jarek Butcher will sit. Terrell Kabala re-entering for the Cardinals. Grant inbounds it to Elkamil. Elkamil and fed Cantrell in the post. Cantrell fouled on the block. Third team foul already committed by the Cardinals, and we have 5 minutes left in the third quarter. The Purple Dragons are leading 42-32. Straight line being run by the Purple Dragons. Inbound from Grant to Wiemers. Wiemers gets it over to Elkamil. Elkamil, as he was trying to pass it to Grant in the corner, fouled by Gaskell. And that's Gaskell's second personal. Grant now inbounds it to Austin. Austin over to Wiemers, swings it around to Elkamil. Elkamil pump fake to three, decided against it. High pass, what a leap by Javon Grant to catch it and keep it in play. Looped around to Elkamil. Elkamil for three, off the rim, no good. Cantrell tips it over, rebound, picked up by Brett Wiemers. Wiemers puts it in. 44-32, 4.5 minutes to go here. Alex Gaskell, guarded by Grant. He drives down the lane. Had a great look over to Clinton. Clinton unable to corral it. Ended up in the hands of Kabala. Kabala's three off the mark. Grant High motor puts the shot up, and he is fouled hard on the shot. He landed very hard on his hip. The official immediately runs over there as both Peyton Cantrill as well as Alex Gaskill went over to see how their players were going. Didn't really look like the players running over there had any sort of intent to get into a kerfuffle. Did you see any intent like that?
No, and what's even more baffling is that they both just got up. I mean, Grant is favoring that right elbow a little bit, but other than that, both players just kind of hopped back up and were ready to stand on the lane.
Grant's first free throw, little long.
But I don't think there was any malicious intent in that play.
I don't either. I think it was just Garrard didn't want to give Grant an easy lane because Grant has had him all game, so he just made a smart basketball foul, and it was unfortunate that with the foul that Grant lost his balance and landed hard on the floor. Shot up from Grant. He makes the second free throw. He will stay on the floor. Oh, and the wide open three put up by Tanner Rogers, well short, rebounded by Trenton Austin. What a great look, though, by the Webb City Cardinals. They had him laying in the back, and a slick pass by Javon Grant. Looked like he was going to get it to Weimers in the corner, but then fed Cantrill in the paint. Cantrill had it stripped, though, but then on the recover, basket made by Gavin Elkamil. But going back to that made free throw, that was a great offensive setup by the Cardinals. They had Tanner Rogers all by his lonesome in the front court. Purple Dragons late to get there. And now coming from behind is a block by Brett Weimers on a bunny hop shot from Austin Bash, on the right block.
And that was a precision play because more often than not, when you come behind to make that block, that's going to be called a touch.
Mm-hmm. And with the inbound to Kabbalah, Javon Grant strips it away. They feed Elkamil. Elkamil goes in with the left hand. He is blocked from behind. Rebound by Austin. Austin was going to try and put up the shot. Ran right into Gary Clinton. And Clinton forces the ball out of bounds. The Webb City faithful not happy with that call. Although the Pittsburgh faithful not happy there wasn't a shooting foul call. Officials letting both sides play for the most part. Ball in the hands of Weimer, swung around to Grant. 2-3 zone being run by the Cardinals. Three put up by Weimers, off the back of the rim, no good. They're going to call Trenton Austin for a push foul, as not only did Gary Clinton have position, so did Austin Bash, and Austin tried to sky over them. Oh, excuse me, they're calling on Peyton Cantrill. I thought it would have been on Trenton Austin. Regardless, both Bash and Gaskill, and Clinton, had great position on the block. 47-32 the score, 3 minutes to go. Ball in the hands of Gaskill. Feeds it to Rogers in the post. Bounce pass out to Clinton. Clinton gets it to Gaskill beyond the volleyball line. And now he's guarded by Cantrill. Long three put up by Gaskill off the front of the rim. No good. Skying is Trenton Austin. His sixth rebound already. Weimers gets the feed from Grant. Didn't take the shot. Back to Weimers in the corner. Now he'll put it out to Grant. Grant backs up. He is guarded by Kabbalah. Gets a screen from Austin. Doesn't take it, though. Oh, what a pass read in the lane. Grant going up strong, knowing that he was going to collapse the defense. A quick, strong pass across the lane to Peyton Cantrill. Cantrill unable to hold on.
Well, and that pass just came so fast, and it kind of just hit one side of his hand. That's really hard to reel in from that distance at that speed.
47-32 remains the score. 2.5 to go. Mekhi Garrard re-enters. Sitting is Clinton. Garrard guarded by Austin. That's a mismatch in favor of the Cardinals if they're able to take advantage of it. Gaskill goes up with the shot, and they're going to call the foul on the floor. Going up was Cantrill. They're calling that one on Austin. Boy, I'm misreading Austin and Cantrill with the foul calls. They're both in the same vicinity as their post players. Garrard gets it in for a three attempt by Rogers, no good. Rebound by Gaskill. Gets it to Garrard. Garrard, a great reverse layup. Great job by Mikel Garrard, the 5'10 sophomore. Picked it up underneath the basket and was able to reverse it in with his right hand on the near side block. Weimers, a long three put up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Javon Grant. He drives the baseline, tried to pass it in the lane to Gavin Elkamil. No dice there, stolen. And then on a quick transition, lay-in attempt from Bash, too strong off the glass. Now Grant, he's driving into the lane and trying to do all sorts of Steve Nash-esque passes, and nobody's ready for him. It went off the face of Trenton Austin and then off the body of Mekhi Garrard. Timeout called by head coach Kylie Rawls, a full timeout. We'll take it with him back in 1 minute here with the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons leading the Webb City Cardinals 47-34.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
ESPN 100.7.
Scores 47-34 in favor of the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. 1:40 to go. Timeout by Coach Kylie Rolfs to give his team a chance to catch their breath and compose themselves. Inbounding is Grant. Gets to Elkamil. Elkamil will call the offense. Weimers, Roark, and Austin also on the floor for the Purple Dragons. Gaskell, Garrard, Rogers, Bash, and Kabbalah for the Cardinals. A lay-in attempt from Gavin Elkamil is no good, and then right under the basket, Trenton Austin puts it in after getting the rebound. Garrard brings it in, looking to try and break down Austin. A defensive mismatch in that you have Mekhi Garrard, who is 5'10", against Trenton Austin, who is 6'6". But a great feed inside from Garrard to Kabbalah makes it 49-36, 50 seconds to go. Trapped in the corner was Weimers. They swing it around, ends up in the hands of Elkamil. Now back to Grant at the top of the key. He backs up to the half-court line, essentially. 35 seconds to go. No engagement. Now Kabbalah comes in. Grant blows right by him, lays it in. No good. Rebound by Gaskell. Gaskell takes his time, finds Kabbalah in the front court, gets over to Garrard for three. Three up off the front of the rim. No good. Tipped by Bash. Bash's shot no good. And now Weimers has it underneath the basket, and they're going to call a foul. Ball was kind of rolling around. Brett Weimers eventually, though, able to secure it enough. And then to get the foul, that one is put on Tanner Rogers. That's Rogers' second and the sixth for the team. Weimers inbounds it to Grant. 15 seconds to go. Grant will cross it with 13. Purple Dragons can milk the clock. Screen set by Austin. A long three put up by Grant. Air ball, but recovered by Tanner Roark. Given over to Rogers. Rogers going to drive the block, lay it up, and it just rimmed out. That shot did everything but fall. That was a perfect line, perfect speed, and it rattled around the rim, just spinning around, and then eventually fell off on the wrong side. And that'll end the third quarter with the Purple Dragons leading 49-36. We're back in a minute for the start of the final quarter, where the Purple Dragons are leading currently the Webb City Cardinals.
Are you tired of all those confusing checking account options? The Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union makes your choice simple. We only have one option. Our checking account has no monthly fees, and if you maintain a $2,000 minimum balance, we pay you interest. Get the Credit Union Advantage at 416 North Broadway or call 620-231-5719 for more information. Deposits are federally insured by NCUA up to $250,000.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
ESPN 100.7.
49-36, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead the Webb City Cardinals. 8 minutes to go of game time. Cardinals have committed 6 fouls. The Purple Dragons only 4. Webb City will start the fourth quarter. Nakai Gerard brings it into the front court. He is guarded by Jarek Butcher. Butcher stretching his knees in order to keep himself flexible. Now handed off to Terrell Kabbalah. Gets it over to Tanner Rogers for 3, and it's good! 49-39 the score now. Grant gets it to Butcher, who feeds it into Austin in the paint. Austin goes up for the shot, gets it stripped by Rogers. Now they have they had a couple of streaking players in Kabbalah as well as Gerard. But Grant, he intercepted it and then took it himself, laying it in. Javon Grant with 24 points. Now a 3 being put up by Nakai Howard. Kicks off the back of the rim. Alex Gaskell with the rebound, driving in against Peyton Cantrell. Cantrell going to be called for the foul. Number 4 on Cantrell, and he's already walking toward Coach Rolfs. Yet to have anyone go to the scorer's table in order to sub out Cantrell. Cantrell, Grant, Elkamil, Butcher, and Austin for the Purple Dragons. Gerard, Kabbalah, Howard, Gaskill, and then Rogers, the 5 for the Webb City Cardinals. First free throw from Gaskill, good, 51-40 the score. Second one, off the back of the rim. Couple of Purple Dragons fight over it. Great rebound and read. A tip pass from Terrell Kabbalah found Nakai Howard. And that makes it 51-42. 7 minutes to go. Grant guarded by Gerard. Grant had it in the far corner. Now he dribbles it up to the top of the key. Puts it down on the court. Passes over to Elkamil. Elkamil to Cantrell. Cantrell for 3. Too strong. Back of the rim off. Rebounded by Howard. Gets it up the court to Rogers. Rogers cross court to Kabbalah. Kabbalah put up a fake 3, laid the shot, then dribbled down, draws the foul, and it didn't roll into the basket either. A couple free throw attempts here, a couple lay-in attempts, I should say, recently by the Cardinals, and they just haven't fallen in. Cantrell called for his 5th foul. He is out. Entering Brett Wiemers. Peyton Cantrell ends his night with 2 points, 2 rebounds. First free throw from Kabbalah off the front of the rim, no good. It's a shooting foul. Gavin Elkamil thought it was a 1-and-1 lane violation called on Elkamil, but no foul exactly called. Each team with 6 as a team. Second free throw hits the front of the rim and the backboard, and that one falls. 51-43. Pittsburgh leading Webb City. Javon Grant double-teamed by Gerard and Rogers, and Grant trying to get it out of the double team as quick as possible. Down to Butcher in the post. Threw it so hard it hit the padding on the backboard, essentially, or the hoop. I don't even know what you call that part of it. And then it ended back up on the floor. 51-43. They feed it inside to Howard. Howard gets it over to Rogers. Dribbling out, guarded by Grant. Hand off to Gerard. Wiemers guarding Gerard. Top of the key, Gaskill. Guarded by Butcher. Gaskill will now use his dribble and back up. Butcher keeping some distance so he doesn't get beat on the dribble. Gerard with to Wiemers. They sling it around, ends up back in the hands of Gaskill, who's guarded by Elkamil. Couple of switches now. Howard guarded by Austin. Once more a reverse. This time the hands of Rogers. Howard puts up about a 18-foot shot from the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Jarek Butcher. In the front court, Brett Wiemers has it knocked out of his hand. They're going to say it was last touched by Wiemers. 51-43, 5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Each team, when they commit their next foul, will be shooting free throws. Head coach Jason Horn of Webb City has 2 timeouts. Kylie Rolfs of Pittsburgh has 3. 3 being pushed up by Kabbalah, and it's good! 51-46 the score with 5:15 to go, and Heath, this is kind of starting to look how that second quarter did. Wiemers with it. Gets it to Butcher. Butcher feeds Austin the paint. Austin shot up, and he will draw the foul from Gaskill. And I think it's only because Gaskill bent his hand over the ball.
Well, he saw that his defender had a kind of a jump. He knew that Gaskill was going to be coming around and wanting to put it up off the glass, and so he got an early jump on that shot. Gaskill recognized that and just decided to kind of angle his arm into it.
Austin's first free throw, nothing but net.
Which is what you should do if that's the scenario. Worst case scenario, you're probably going to miss and be sent to the line, which is a high percentage shot. Best case scenario, you get the N1.
And the second free throw from Austin, no good. Rebounded by Wiemers. Then he has it taken away. Wide open for 3 in the front court. Here's Tanner Rogers, and he buries it. 53-49. And that's the second time the Webb City Cardinals have run that set. First time when they fed Rogers, he was in the near corner. He missed the shot. Now in the far corner, he converts a single possession game. The Purple Dragons lead 52-49. Gavin Elkamil with the ball. Gets it over to Grant. Grant tries to drive the lane, had it ball off his foot. Wiemers, though, recovers. Now he's trapped in the corner. Ball stripped away. They're going to call a travel on Brett Wiemers. Coach Rolfs not super happy with it, but he gets a discussion and he calls a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout, and we will take it with him. Back after this 30-second break where the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead 52-49.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy, but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockert at Wilbert & Towner, 620-231-5620 for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilbert & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
ESPN 100.7.
52-49, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead over the Webb City Cardinals. And Heath, you mentioned it at halftime about how the second quarter kind of was won by the Cardinals, even though they trailed most of it. It looks like this fourth quarter might be the same. Interior pass from Kabbalah stolen by Jarek Butcher. Now Austin puts up the shot from the block, tried to draw in the foul, but great standing by Gaskill, unable to do so. Now a 3 put up, and they're going to call an offensive foul off ball. The foul is on Terrell Kabbalah. Kabbalah's second. I'll give the ball back to the Purple Dragons. Makai Garrard put up a 3 to try and tie the game, but he missed after the foul was called. And now an official on the far side is talking to someone as a fan. I am unsure what was said exactly, but it was enough to warrant a stoppage of play, and that's odd, Heath.
That's very peculiar. Definitely brings forth some curiosity.
Now, after that unique stoppage, back in play, Grant going to go 0 to 60, drive to the lane, and he will draw the foul on Makai Garrard. Grant saying something, the official also talking to him, so then a second official will come to Grant after the team went trying to calm down Javon Grant for the Purple Dragons. We're under 4 minutes, score 52-49. The Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead. First one off the rim, no good. Gavin Elkamil gets the rebound, though, gets it to Grant. And in order to counteract that leaking easy 3 that Rogers made the last time, Jarek Butcher was behind the line, so it took him a second to get back in the offensive set. Now Gavin Elkamil has it, drives to left block, gives it to Javon Grant, slings it out to Weimers. Weimers thought about putting up three, decides against it. Now Grant gets a screen from Austin. They pass it to Elkamil, back to Butcher. Now to Grant at the top of the key. Wanted to call Weimers over to run a sweep. Grant drives it down, a small screen from Austin. Austin pump fake. Now he puts up the shot from the free throw line, hits the front of the rim. No good. Trenton Austin not having much luck shooting tonight from the floor. Ball in the hands of Nakai Howard. Howard gets it over to Garrard. Garrard gets it to Gaskell. Gaskell picks up, hasn't put down his dribble yet. They call the offense. He passes it to Garrard. Now Garrard, who is guarded by Weimers, goes to his left. Hands it off to Kabbalah. Double screen for Rogers. Rogers for a three to tie it off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, though, by Howard. Gets it over to Garrard. Back to Rogers for a tying three. Off again. Rebound, though, by Brett Weimers. Gets it up court to Javon Grant. Grant, no numbers, but he's going to lay it in anyways, and they're going to call a charge on Javon Grant. Great positioning by Terrell Kabbalah to get there. Javon Grant, as well as Terrell Kabbalah, being pulled together by officials to talk and discuss something. Now Kabbalah still in the midst of an explanation with an official. Seventh foul committed by the Purple Dragons. Garrard now talking with an official about something. And still the official who called Grant and Kabbalah together talking to Kabbalah. Both teams in the bonus now. And as long as it's not an offensive foul, they will be shooting free throws. 49-52 the score, and a lane attempt just off the mark from Terrell Kabbalah. Rebounded by Trenton Austin. Gets it to Grant. Grant driving into the lane, kicks it out to Elkamil. Elkamil swings around to Butcher. Butcher for three! Off, no good. Good hustle by Trenton Austin, but they're going to say out of bounds. Austin getting a hand of congratulation from Alex Gaskell. Gaskell recognizing hustle put out there. Now Alex Gaskell will amble into the front court. Small bounce pass over to Garrard. Garrard using his dribble. He is guarded by Weimers. Four-line run offensively for the Cardinals. Gaskell at the top of the key. And now a misread, a miscommunication between Gaskell and Garrard. Garrard was cutting to the basket after faking going out, and Gaskell thought it was going to keep on drifting out. That could be huge. 52-49, a minute 50 left in this contest. 9 fouls committed by the Webb City Cardinals, 7 by the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Grant gets a screen from Austin. Now a double switch with Gaskell covering Austin. Grant spins around, finds Butcher for a 12-foot baby jump, and Butcher converts. Jarek Butcher, his 5th basket of the night, and on the offensive end for the Cardinals, Gaskell driving down the lane, puts up the shot, foul on said shot. He will go to the line shooting 2. 8 fouls now. Foul called on Jarrington Austin, Austin's 3rd. Gaskell dribbles twice. He's getting ready to put up the shot. 54-49 the score. Exactly 90 seconds to go. Gaskell makes the first, 54-50. Heath, free throws. You talked about a KU game when it comes to the girls' basketball game. Could turn into that right here now.
Could very well turn into that. And, both teams approaching the double bonus.
Second free throw converted by Gaskell. 54-51. Inbounded to Butcher. Right back to Elkamil. Elkamil guarded by Rogers. Elkamil will drive it himself. Kicks it out to Weimers. Weimers from 3 in the far corner. Good! 57-51. Brett Weimers with a 3 to extend the lead to 6. Gaskell misses his first shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back in. 53. Now Butcher, baseball pass to Weimers. Weimers gets it over to Grant. Grant running on the lane. Oh, what a pass to Trenton Austin! And Austin slams it down! The Pittsburgh faithful lose their minds, as does the Pittsburgh Purple Dragon bench. 59-53, less than a minute to go. Timeout called. A 30-second timeout by head coach Kylie Rawls. Will take it with him back in 30 seconds.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy. but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockert at Wilbert & Towner, 620-231-5620 for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilbert & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
ESPN 100.7.
59-53, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead over the Webb City Cardinals with 60 seconds left to go. It ended up being a full timeout called by Coach Rolfs. Rolfs drawing up some offensive diagrams as well as some defensive schematics for his team. Coach Jason Horn standing in the midst of his core and talking to them, imploring them, knowing that the talent that they have and what they can pull off. A close contest, 6 points is nothing in a minute contest, Heath.
No, and I just want to note on that last play, the thing about Grant that's so great is that teams know that he wants to drive to the basket, and when you anticipate that, that opens opportunities for Grant to get it to somebody else, and what an opportunity for Austin.
Ball in the hands right now of Alex Gaskell. Gaskell puts up a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Trent Austin. Austin approaching double digits in the rebound category. Now Grant driving it in. Gets it over to Austin again. And Austin trying for the dunk. Misses that one. Put up, and some of the Pittsburgh fans thought there should have been a foul on the shot for Austin. None was called. Although on the returnation, great play by Nakai Howard. Pump fake. Got Austin, his man, to leave his feet. Went from the left side of the lane to the right block and laid it in. 59-55, 22 seconds to go. Butcher has it, finds Austin on the left block. Austin going up, and he's fouled before the shot is. And once again, Terrell Kabbalah in the midst of some sort of altercation with a Pittsburgh Purple Dragon player. Austin is not retaliating at all. Javon Grant will walk to him, give him a high five. And that is... Who'd they call that on? Oh, they called it on Gaskell, the foul. That's Gaskell's fourth. I could have sworn they called it on Kabbalah. Austin's first one off, no good, but with that, it was a 10th team foul, so he is shooting 2. Coach Rolfs talking to his team, and he's going to have Jarek Butcher switch out with Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil, his job is to follow Tanner Rogers should the free throw be made or missed, as Rogers has been bleeding out into the backcourt for easy three-pointers. Austin makes the second one, 60-55, 13 seconds to go. Drive, reverse layup, good! By Nakai Howard, gets it in the far corner, drove it down the baseline with a reverse layup, 60-57, a full timeout going to be called and taken by Coach Horn. We'll take it with him back in 1 minute here with the thrilling conclusion of Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.
Are you tired of all those confusing checking account options? The Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union makes your choice simple. We only have one option. Our checking account has no monthly fees, and if you maintain a $2,000 minimum balance, we pay you interest. Get the Credit Union Advantage at 416 North Broadway or call 620-231-5719 for more information. Deposits are federally insured by NCUA up to $250,000.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
ESPN 100.7.
Under 10 seconds, the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons lead the Webb City Cardinals 60-57. These teams haven't met since 2003 when the Webb City Cardinals emerged victorious overall. 5-2 is the record in favor of Webb City. Jarek Butcher going to inbound it. He's able to run the right baseline. Gets it over to Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil takes it. He's immediately fouled by Tanner Rogers. That's Rogers' fourth. Going to shoot 2 is Elkamil. Excuse me, that's just the third for Rogers. Currently, it's a one-score game as the Purple Dragons are up 60-57 over the Cardinals. El Camil, should he make one of these two, will turn it into a two-possession game, although the 4-point play is possible. El Camil makes the first, though.
And I'm not going to say that ices it because it certainly does not, but that definitely gives you some more cushion as a Pittsburgh Purple Dragon.
Austin and Butcher in the backcourt to prevent Tanner Rogers from bleeding out for an easy, cheap three. And El Camil makes the second. They will go up 5 now, 57-62 the score. A long three put up by Gaskell off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Weimers. And he is going to be fouled by Gaskell. That's Alex Gaskell's fifth, and he will take a seat. But credit to Alex Gaskell, ending this game with 17 points, and he installed his will in the paint early in this contest.
He certainly did. And you and I said earlier, he's the asterisk because you and I discussed how Pittsburgh outsizes generally all of the Webb City cast, and he's kind of the one exception to that.
Weimers makes the first free throw. That makes it 63-57 with 3 seconds left. Each team does have a timeout. Weimers second, hits the front of the rim, then the backboard, and then rolls in. 64-57, ball in the hands of Howard, who puts up a long three, and he almost made it from beyond half court, but that will do it. The final horn blows. The final score, 64-57. The Pittsburgh Purple Dragons emerge victorious over the Webb City Cardinals. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with some final stats, and then get you ready for the Frontenac Raider basketball game against the Neosho Wildcats. Back in 2 minutes. You've been listening to Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.
At Kennar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kennar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kennar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Medical Lodges Pittsburgh is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburgh and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. It's our mission to serve and enhance the lives of others, whether the need is for long-term care, short-term care, respite care, or day care. We offer private rooms, nutritious meals, therapy services, transportation to appointments, cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburgh is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburgh at 2520 South Rouse, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
ESPN 100.7.
Once again, the final score for the Pittsburgh High School boys against the Webb City Cardinals, 64-57. Some quick team stats. Final score, the Purple Dragons shot 21 of 39 on the field, 8 of 17 beyond the three-point arc, 8 of 12 at the free throw line. They had 21 rebounds and 2 assists. Javon Grant, high score, 22 points. Gavin Elkamil chipped in 6. Jarek Butcher also had 12 points. He's the only other Purple Dragon scorer in double figures. Brett Weimers added 9, and Trenton Austin had 6. Other scorers, Brayton Castro had 2, and Ty Rourke had 2. With that, we will say so long for this game. Get you ready for the Frontenac Raider basketball game against the Neosho Wildcats, which you can watch on ESPN1007.com and click on the Frontenac Radio Live link. This has been Pittsburgh Purple Dragon basketball.